The OPEB standards are really a companion piece to our 2012 pension standards that governments are currently implementing. Together, the pension and the OPEB standards provide a comprehensive and a consistent guide for the full suite of post-employment benefits that governments provide to their employees.
OPEB refers to post-employment benefits other than pensions that governments promise to their employees. The primary example of that is retiree health care.
Well, the new OPEB standards closely mirror the pension standards, and the use of a consistent reporting approach for both types of post-employment benefits will result in greater consistency and comparability of information reported by governments about pensions and OPEB.
In a change similar to the recent pension standards, a liability will now be recognized on the financial statements of a governmental employer that provides OPEB equal to the net OPEB liability. Previously, this information was presented in the notes to the financial statements.
Many governments provide OPEB on a pay-as-you-go basis. If so, the liability determined by the actuary will be the amount recognized in the employer's financial statements since no assets have been set aside. In such circumstances, potentially the liability recognized for OPEB could be greater than the liability recognized for pensions, since generally pensions have assets set aside in a trust to pay the benefits in the future.
Under the new standards, governments will present more extensive note disclosures and supporting schedules to provide information about their OPEB liabilities.
Well, this will include fundamental information about the benefits provided, as well as about the structure of the OPEB plan itself. It also will include information about the assumptions used in measurement of the employer's liability for OPEB.
So those disclosures will include information related to the causes of increases and decreases in the OPEB liability, and a schedule comparing actual contributions to actuarially determined contributions if an actuarially determined contribution is calculated.
Similar to the new pension standards, Statements 74 and 75 focus on financial reporting and not necessarily funding.
Although the standards do not establish guidelines for funding policy decisions, the information that they do require will enhance the value of government financial reports for assessing accountability for those decisions.
The effective date for OPEB plans in Statement 74 is for fiscal years beginning after June 15, 2016. The provisions for employers that provide OPEB in Statement 75 are effective for fiscal years beginning after June 15, 2017.
What we're doing with the OPEB standards really relates back to our mission, which is to improve standards so that stakeholders have the necessary information to make useful decisions. But we don't stop there. We also help educate our stakeholders about the new standards and provide assistance to them in implementing the guidance.